Hi, everybody. Welcome to another great morning. We're all up and about somewhat,
We're
ready to
getting
drink our
there.
coffee.
We're getting there. This is only my first cup. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's do our little jingle. Ready?
All right.
Sip, smile a lot. Coffee moments hit the spot. Hey, thanks for being here. This is Coffee Moments with Mike and Jake Linda, and we're happy that you're here. So, okay, you know, we have that player piano. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch the Disney, the Pittsburgh Disney House video that I made, and you can see a little bit of our player piano that we restored there. A little bit about that. But anyways, so I got on Amazon this thing that you put over top of the keys, and it's like tells you what the key is, like A, B, C, like that. And then I put it, you just drape it over top the keys. So I got it last week. I don't know if you noticed it.
No.
So I think I'm going to try to learn to play the piano because ours is a player piano. So we have rolls and we put them in there and it plays us songs. But I'm actually going to try to learn to play a song on my own.
Like, why don't you go to someone to teach you?
Because you don't need to pay anybody to do that. Everything is online. You can just like put it up on my phone, and my phone will person on the YouTube will tell me how to do it. I'm going to try it on my own. I may get somebody to come into the house, but I'm at least going to try a little bit something on my own to see if I can figure it out. My girlfriend plays the piano and she takes lessons, so I could get the person that she takes to come and try to teach me. But you know something about me I bet you never knew.
What's that?
Two things. One, I think one I might have told you, but did you know that in high school I actually played the flute?
Oh yeah? No, I didn't know that.
Okay, I wasn't any good. Everybody was like getting their instruments and stuff. I remember it was like 5th or 6th grade, and everybody was like getting their instruments. And I wasn't sure at the time I was going to play. But then like some of my friends, you know how it goes, some of my friends were playing. And then of course, all of a sudden I wanted to play too. So my mom, she got me a flute, and I thought, well, I'll play the flute. And that was a good instrument for me because I have a little bit of an overbite. And when you play the flute, the air has to come down, like you blow down like a beaver. Like that you have to do. Okay. So having an overbite was a good thing because my air naturally went down that way. So flute was a good instrument for me. But I started like late than all my friends. So my principal at the time, he was a really nice guy. My principal at the time actually was a good playing flute guy. He could play the flute like really good. So he offered to come over so you can see you. He offered to teach me. So he said to get me up to par so that I could play with the rest of the kids in the group. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I stayed after school and he would teach me how to play the flute. And I was getting pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know, I had lost a tooth or something in the front that got loose or wiggly, and then I couldn't blow because I'd blow down, but the air would go everywhere because I had this tooth in the front that I had lost. So then I just lost interest and never really played with the group. But the principal was really nice. Like he was like teaching me like to try to, I was getting decent. He even said, you're getting pretty good, just when I lost my tooth, and then the air was going all over and I couldn't play the flute anyway. So I never really got to play the flute. But you know an instrument that I love?
What's that?
I love this instrument. First of all, I love the sax. Oh, I could listen to a sax all day long. Oh, I was so excited the one time they have these Disney concerts in Epcot, to the Beats or something like that, and Summer Beats or something. Anyway, I was there the one day. It just happened to be there, and that Josh Groban, is that the guy that plays the sax? I think it's Josh Groban. No, I'm lying. That's not right. It's Kenny G. Kenny G was there, and I love Kenny G because he plays the sax. I could listen to him for days. So I got in line, and I got to sit up in the front for Kenny G. I was so excited. I just happened to be there. And he walked right past me. He was playing his sax. Oh, my God. It was amazing. That was so much fun. I have pictures of him. I posted it on my thing there.
Bruce Springsteen's saxophonist, Clarence, and he unfortunately has passed away. And he was a fantastic player. And
I heard of him, too. Yeah, I love the sax. I could listen to sax all day.
I never had any desire to learn a instrument. But the player piano, that was more labor of me just bringing it in here. And
tell them about that. Wait, you hear this one.
Glenda had found it, and the guy that had it wanted to get rid of it, and he had all the rolls of paper and all that. I know nothing about it. I'm just a laborer, and so I got my landscape trailer, and I think 3 or 4 of us put it on my trailer, rolled it up onto the trailer.
It was on wheels.
It was extreme.
It's as much as a car. It weighs as much as a car.
It's extremely heavy, and so we wheeled it down the walkway, and luckily Glenda only wanted it on the first floor.
Right where
And,
inside the door.
Yeah, so we brought it in, and this guy that she had got to go over it, he was a master at his craft.
Oh, he's
and
amazing.
Went through this whole piano and basically took it all apart and cleaned everything. Took all the
It was like
droppings,
a car
or not
inside of
wrapping,
it.
the mice droppings in it. And
He had a respirator on. It was a mess.
He got it working beautiful.
It sounds so good.
What I like about it is my dog likes it. And Glenda plays it. My dog goes in there and lays.
His tail goes like this. He's like, what do they call that? A metrodome, or I think it's called. His tail goes like this with the music, and he's on time too.
He just
like
likes
his tail. I love to go in there.
My dog likes it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I'll tell Glenda, can you play the piano? So not her, but I have the player.
You haven't played the piano well. And our dog wants to hear the piano. It's so funny. He'll lay on the ground and his tail goes according to the music. He has good rhythm.
Yeah.
But anyways, no. So a couple years ago, I like another instrument that I really like is I'm determined to learn to play something before I get too old.
Well, that's what I'm saying is go somewhere. So I don't have to have the pain of trying to
Listening to me. So community college down the road was having ukulele lessons. So ukulele is not that much money. I got a pretty nice ukulele. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks. It's a really good one too, because you could get them for like 20. But I bought myself a good one with like a little carrying case. And I went to community college, and it was like, I don't know, like 8 weeks you could learn to play the ukulele. And I actually did learn to play the ukulele. I could play a couple songs. Now I probably forget because it's been a little while. But I bet you if I look up my notes and get my ukulele out, I can play Happy Birthday. It might not be like happy birthday to you. It might be like happy birthday, because I have to look at the notes as I'm playing it. But I can play row, row, row your boat. I can play, there was a couple of songs that I could play on my ukulele, and I love that ukulele. So I actually finally did learn to play a little bit on my ukulele. And my girlfriend one time, it was her birthday, and I called her up and I said, I have a surprise for you, because she knew I was taking lessons. I said, I have a birthday surprise for you. And I played her happy birthday on my ukulele. I videoed me and sent it to her. She said that was the best birthday present she ever got. She said, I'm keeping that one. I can't believe you learned how to play happy birthday on your ukulele. So your birthday's not till November.
So don't worry about it. You don't have to play it for me.
It's the one instrument that I can play, and now you tell me you don't want me to play it. You expect me to learn to play. I think our keyboard on our piano is like 82 keys. If you think I can play 82 keys before November, you're dreaming. It's got to be the ukulele. Ukulele has like 3 or 4 keys. I
don't expect you to do
3 or 4 strings or something. So what instrument are you gonna learn to play?
I'm not.
You never were interested in playing an instrument.
No.
Did any of
you
your
mentioned
brothers
about
or
community
sisters?
college. I remember my brother-in-law went to learn the little basics of welding. That's something that might interest me. Playing an instrument, no.
And you don't want to play. Did any of your brothers or sisters? You have such a big family. Did any of them play an instrument?
No.
Nobody played an instrument.
Everybody got. I think it was around 5th grade. Everybody got
a flute. Yeah, I remember that.
And they brought it home and sat there.
Yeah, I forgot
forever.
about that.
And I don't think they ever. I never remember us ever.
Yeah, everybody does that. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's a plastic flute.
I don't remember anybody, even in class, taking it and okay, let's play this sound or something like that.
You know what would be really fun is if you could learn, or I could learn, or somebody that we know is to play that. The harmonica, because you can just carry it in your pocket, and some people, they really get on it. They're good. They're really good on harmonica. I would love to be able just to carry a harmonica out and just like whip it out and play the harmonica. One of our neighbors plays the bagpipes, And I love it when he's out there playing the bagpipes. He's awesome when he plays the bagpipes. That's one of my favorite, another instrument of mine that I love. I love music. I really do. I love a lot of it. That's one of the reasons. I love Disney. My favorite music in Disney is the songs that they wrote for Over the Lake. I forget the name of them. Oh my gosh, if I heard them. But anyways, that Epcot show Over the Lake, if you are new to Disney, or even if you've been there a million times like me, you have to go and see that show. That music gives me goosebumps. That is the most beautiful music and well-written music I think I've ever heard. I just love those songs. That's such a beautiful music. The one over the castle is nice.
Now we just had St. Patrick's Day, and I remember going down to the parade, and we were marching it. I marched in it twice, and so we were always behind the high school band, I loved it, and we would go underneath this railroad bridge, and the guy on the drums would light it up. And
that'd be
oh
fun.
my God, I could sit there all day.
That's how I am with bagpipes.
Them playing the drums like it. It was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
For that, and I love music with the electric guitar. So you get like a good
electric guitar is fun.
Guitar player. It's just it's great.
It is great. I think that it's like so many kids nowadays, will pick up an instrument, and if you do it when you're young, I just think it is so much easier than to pick it up like I'm trying to do when you get older. It's just, things are just harder to learn as you get older.
But nothing wrong, as far as nothing wrong with trying,
But I'm retired. I'm going to, hopefully, I don't know. I have time now anyway, was healing up from this. I've spent half my time in therapy, and the other half the time I just can't do a lot with my arm. But that's just easy. So something I'm going to maybe keep myself busy while I'm healing with the rest of the way of my shoulder injury. I'm going to maybe try to learn to play the piano or get my ukulele out. That's what I'll do, because the ukulele I think is going to be easier. You want me? What would you pick? You
ukulele,
want me?
Isn't that what Tiny Tim played?
Yeah. It only has, I think, 3 or 4 strings. There's 2 different ones. You can get one with 3 strings or one with 4 strings. That's why it's not that hard to play. You only have 3 or 4 strings. A piano has 82 keys. How do you think I'm learning that? If I can't handle...
You learn a couple keys or something like that.
I'm never going to be able to learn a piano, but I might try.
Again.
I think I'm going to try.
Go to...
a lesson.
Go have someone, you report to such and such, and then you go play.
All right, so maybe I'll start taking piano lessons.
Yeah.
That would be fun at Christmas time. Surprise everybody. We have a Christmas party and don't tell anybody, and they'll think I have the player piano going, but it would really be me playing. That would be an awesome, trick, right? But it probably ain't going to happen. I just put the player piano rolls in and let them play for everybody. Anyways, do you guys play any instruments? Let us know in the comments if anybody plays any instruments.
What type of instrument do you like to hear?
Yeah, what's your favorite? I have a couple favorites.
Professional to play,
Yeah, I have a couple of favorites, but I love listening to music. We both do. We both listen to music. We love it.
I like a little harder music than what Glenda likes. She likes yacht rock.
I like yacht rock radio. That's what I like. Or I tell my my Disney, I like to listen to the Parkscape on my Disney, my Amazon Disney Plus on my Amazon Disney. Hey Disney, I say, hey Disney, play the Parkscape, and it plays all the music for the parks. I like to listen to that. But he likes listening when it's bang, bang, bang in your ears, and it gives me a headache. A little bit of it I can tolerate, but when they start really laying on the drums like he likes, cranking it up, oh please, I can't take it. Here's us driving down the road, turn it down, and then as soon as I look out the window, it's back up again. He reaches over and turns it back up again. Does anybody else drive with somebody that does that?
No,
that's so annoying.
I don't listen to any of her music when I'm by myself, and then I can listen to whatever I want and crank it.
Yeah, but you're not 18. You don't have to crank it up. The car behind you hears it. He thinks
he
wants to act like he's 18.
Just certain songs.
Anyways.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hang out with us in the mornings with your cup of tea or coffee or with whatever beverage you're having. And until then, have a magical day, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.